Hey Cancer, welcome to your March Spirit Message reading. This is TC, your guiding chariot. Super excited to have you here. Thank you for joining me. I know this looks a little different. If you're returning, if you're new, welcome. Some kind of house rules out of the way first. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Because these are general, take the message as it resonates. If you have to forgive too many things or skip too many details for it to make sense in your life, that message wasn't meant for you. You may resonate with all 4 decks, you may resonate with one of the decks. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. Because these are general, I do recommend you watch the video for all of your signs. Just because you're a Cancer Sun doesn't mean you won't have a message come through during your Moon video, which may be in Sagittarius, like who knows. You may even want to watch your Venus sign. I know some people really connect to their Venus sign, especially if you have, love questions. We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up this month, so even maybe your Mercury sign will have an answer for you. So again, there's really no right or wrong way. Big key is that you're taking the message as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, it wasn't yours. All right, my loves? Okay, with that said, setup. I have 3 oracle decks here, 1 tarot deck. We're going to pull 1 card from each of the oracles to get a peek at a different aspect of your month. I have Romance Angels here for a look at love and relationships, Keeper of the Light, to see your spiritual growth and evolution for the month, and then the Good Tarot deck to take a peek at work and finances. We will clarify and get your main spirit message from a tarot spread at the end, all right? With that said, let's start with love and romance. I usually do. So what is going on for Cancer concerning love and relationships for the month of March? Let's do 1 more. There we go. Cancer love for March. Interesting. So you guys got the Children card. Prompt reads your love life. Let's move this out of the way. Your love life is being affected by children. Oops, there we go. So, interesting card. I do kind of get an aspect, so some of you, especially if you are coupled with someone or trying to have a child, definitely a good sign, that, if you're trying to get pregnant, maybe a good omen for that. I do think for a lot of people, I almost see, this idea of children as kind of like a nurturing as well. Like almost if you think of an idea as a child, or a certain relationship as a child, the kind of like nurturing and the bringing up, so to speak, like something, you're helping to nurture something as well. And then there's another chunk of you who either you may be bringing children into your romance, maybe your partner has children, and then that could be affecting it as well. Like say you maybe some baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, something like that. That could also be playing a part. But I definitely feel this idea of something childlike having to be nurtured could definitely be a pet also. So maybe you guys are going to share a pet, a little fur baby. I like the idea of that too. But this nurturing aspect coming through for you, Cancer, I think is definitely going to be quite significant, this month. So again, maybe having a child, getting pregnant, maybe bringing in a dog, possibly some drama from children from another relationship, but just this nurturing kind of quality, which comes very naturally to you, Cancer. So I don't see this as any negative or anything that you cannot handle. All right. I feel like all my single Cancers are like screaming at the camera right now. Okay, hold on. We'll come back to you. I literally just feel like all my single Cancers are just screaming at the camera. Okay, can we get one for my single Cancers, please? Actually, I just want the one on the top. As I sit here, I'm like, I don't even want to cut it. All right, my single Cancers. Heart-to-heart conversations. I can't read the prompt. What's the prompt say? Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. To me, I'm seeing this as a need to be vulnerable, a need to crack the shell, so to speak. Be open with your feelings. Cancers, we definitely, and I say we, I am actually I'm a double Cancer, so I have a lot of Cancer in my chart on the whole. But this is really a moment where you need to express your feelings, be open about them, share them. We have a tendency to feel everything. We feel the full gambit of emotions, but we may not necessarily communicate them, project them. We tend to keep them pretty hidden pretty well. So I think this is really a chance for you to be open and vulnerable. Whether it's, maybe you're talking to someone and you just need to say, hey, so I'm kind of feeling things, or what do you think about this? If I can be really honest, I want you to know that, fill in the blanks. Or it could even just be you saying, hey, I think you're pretty cool and I think we make a good pair. Like, do you want to maybe go grab coffee this weekend or something, something like that. Like, be open, be sharing with your thoughts and your feelings. Do you feel better now, Cancer? All right. Spirit, who's helping Cancer as they grow and evolve this month? Oh my God, that was the funniest moment I think I've ever had on this entire time having a channel. Like, I literally just felt all my single Cancers just like rearing up at the camera. So sorry, that was kind of funny. All right, and I'm a single Cancer myself, so maybe that's why I find it even more funny. So for spiritual growth, we got the card of Krishna, devotion. Beautiful. Taurus also got this card, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I am. Taurus also got this card. So maybe working with a Taurus, possibly, who knows? Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Beautiful. To me, this is, and same thing, I said the same thing to Taurus. This is about you, something you've been working on for a long time, some dream or goal that you've been very dedicated to, never wavered, never lost sight of, something you've hung on to. I almost feel like, now that I'm kind of thinking about it in terms of your sign, this may be even something that maybe you did a long time ago, like years ago, and then maybe put it on the side for some reason, but you always kind of came back to it. It always kind of called you back, and then you would engage a little bit, then you walked away, and then you engage a little bit, and then you walked away. Like, it may be like this thing has always been a constant. Like, you always return to whatever this is. Same thing I told to Taurus. This is about the divine, seeing the work you've put into it, seeing what it meant to you, seeing how long it's been a running theme, and then kind of stepping in and be like, all right, let me help you out with this, or let me give you a little boost here, let me give you a gift here, and sharing. I keep reading the you are loved unconditionally, and I keep wanting to apply it to this card, but I like it like wants to slide over here, knowing that you are loved. I think my single Cancers, the ones who desperately wanted this card, that's showing up for you, telling you like, yes, you are loved, you are safe, you are in a good space. There's no reason to be fearful or to hold back. You are loved, all right, by both, your other and the divine. If I can connect it to this card, divine loves you, recognize the hard work, and is going to be giving you something because of it, all right? Ooh. Cancers, I am really feeling you guys this video. Ooh. Is everyone going through something this month? Are we worried about something this month? Is that why? Is there some big thing going on? All right, Spirit, what does Cancer need to know about work and finances for the month of March? Yeah, you guys are making my heart race. Ooh, nope, that's a high one. Okay. All right, my loves, Page of Air. Gemini also got this card, so maybe you guys are working with a Gemini. But Page of Air, so this is my rebel card. This is my creative thinker, out of the box thinker. I always get very heavy Uranian energy off my page of air. So I think with the work situation, I think you guys are going to be doing a lot of like reorganizing and shuffling and changing roles, changing responsibilities, changing schedules. There's going to be a big shift and adjustment. You're going to be sorting things out differently, making things more effective. Or maybe if you've been working and there was no plan, this is you setting up a plan. Like we're making an outline, we're making a schedule. So these are the creation of a schedule or the complete revamping of a schedule. Something is going to be changed and it's going to be done by your hands because you're going to be able to see a need. Things need to be done differently, or the current system isn't working, so things need to be changed. There's going to be a big shift with responsibilities here, Cancer. Whether no matter where you work, whether you work for yourself and this is like maybe your own personal schedule you have to redefine, or if you work for a larger company, redefining roles and responsibilities. That's what I shared with the Gemini video. So if you're connecting to that, I would say maybe watch the Gemini video for this particular spiel. That might be important for you guys. But I feel in the Cancer video, I think it's really about schedules more so than like responsibilities. I'm definitely feeling schedules, and not itineraries, but like the planning is going to be changing and getting a redirection. All right, Spirit, what's the most important message for Cancer in March 2019? What message do we have for Cancer? Leo. Leo, don't do that. Sorry, I was yelling at my cats. Don't do that to your sister. I'm getting anxious too. Okay. Cancer, March 19, Spirit message. Ooh. All right. Definitely a lot of air energy going on for you, Cancer. So, sorry if you can hear that little moped or whatever's going on outside. So, showing up King of Swords. So, analyst, strategizer, planner, very focused mind, clear sight, clear understanding. Definitely utilizing this page of air energy and elevating it up to the king. So definitely about creating a plan, creating a strategy, creating systems to make life more efficient, more effective, more aligned. I talk about Uranian energy here, and you have all this like electricity and little lightning bolts coming out from the back. Like you guys are gonna be very sharp this month, like very, very sharp. And I think the key here is really about communicating it. With the King of Swords, like he's telling people what needs to be done. There's a lot of action in this card, which doesn't come naturally to a Cancer. But I think the foresight you're gonna have this month, you need to be setting into action and getting rolling. It's not so much about understanding what needs to be done. It's also about doing it, making it happen. With this King of Swords here. Then we've got the Seven of Cups. So it could be a little confusing. We're trying to switch things up. We're changing things. This Seven of Cups. Sometimes there's options, but I think you already know what options you need to take. I'm not worried about the options. This is confusion. I think this is you not sure. Sorry about that. If I sound a little funny, I'm like fighting this like weird nasal thing. So I've got my tea on hand as well. But I feel like this Seven of Cups is really about confusion and not knowing what we need to do, but that thing not coming so easily, not being so natural for us. And so it's about like the how do I go about it? How do I make this happen? What do I say? How do I say it? What do I need to communicate? So there's confusion, maybe even possibly some doubt there. And I almost want to say, do not give in to that. Like, don't fall into that little trap. Next card out is the Lover's card. So it could be dealing with a Gemini. I mean, if you're looking for someone to help you communicate, who better than a Gemini? The freaking messengers of the zodiac. Definitely a big thing. There, like I said, there is also this Mercury retrograde coming up, which, Mercury rules Gemini. This Lover's card also talks about a reunion. There may even be a reunion of, and I kind of want to say it's like heart and mind. You being very heart, very very emotionally driven. And a lot of this, air energy coming in as well. Really masterful air energy. So kind of fusing the heart and mind, allowing your emotions and what you're feeling and what you're being guided to dictate what you're communicating and to help support the creation of this plan and strategy. I feel like that's literally like it's like air and water coming together. Asked to create what? Abundance. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, a new beginning, a fresh start, but abundance. Freaking abundance. And I feel like this comes through with all the like efficacy you're going to be creating with this plan. In the Lover's card, I'm looking at like all these little bees, this whole like colony of bees here. So if you work for a company, like it's about getting people to work together and work smarter and work as one solid unit. And even if you work for yourself, this is about making everything efficient, so all the parts of your life fit together and flow together. It's not like, oh, I've got to find some time to like da-da-da-da-da. Like your day will be sorted out, so there will be enough time to create and do what you need to do and just friggin' make some dollars. Like, this is abundance in a profound way, Cancer. Super exciting. Look at that. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is independence, this is self-reliance, this is knowing your value, knowing your worth, and building yourself up from wherever you are, and building a strong, solid, valuable foundation. This is also knowing exactly all the effort you've done. Like, I know I deserve to stand on this pedestal because I built this pedestal myself. I created it so I could stand on it. Like, I know I deserve to be here. This is a very strong, confident place. And I do get this sense of rebirth, both like physically, professionally, but especially spiritually. I'm looking at the like different spirit, kind of like helper spirits in this card. So here's you standing firm and confident. Here you have the bat, which is a symbol of rebirth. You also have, I want to say a hawk. We're going to say it's a hawk. Which is a spiritual messenger. So this strong divine connection you have to spirit, to spirituality, to your guides, being reborn through that. I also see this little ghost here, which is like kind of see like it's like the ghost of Christmas past. It's like the ghost of your old self that you shed. This is the like doubt I feel like maybe coming up with the Seven of Cups. It's that lingering, that inner saboteur. But this is you, you can never really get rid of it, but this is you pushing it to the side. Like, no, I've earned this moment. You're not about to take this away from me. I earned it, I built it, I deserved it. So whatever you're about to say is nothing. Because you have this bat of rebirth and this spiritual hawk, talking way louder than this person is. Like there's no interfering this bliss and this confidence that you've built. Beautiful, beautiful place. And then here you are with the Starman. This is the Magician card, Master of the Elements. You get to this point where you can shape the universe depending on your thoughts and your whims. Beautiful and powerful cards. So excited. So, I'm so amazed by this. I can't even stand it. I think this retrograde, for a lot of us, Cancer, for a lot of us, especially you guys, is really going to get you to look back and look over, your routines, your schedules, your maybe even your like planning abilities, like how much effort you put into these things versus just kind of going with the flow and being in the moment and just, oh, I feel like doing this, so I'm going to go do that. I think this retrograde is going to get you to look over all of that and really kind of strengthen that part of you so that you are this master planner, this master strategizer, so you can build this course and this route, and one that you can stick to, one that's beneficial for you, one that's highly efficient, that essentially builds up your confidence and your, I almost want to say your security as well, so you end up in this really strong power position, controlling your realm, essentially. I think it's a beautiful energy, Cancer, and very, very empowering. So I think you're leaning on your mind a lot instead of your heart and fusing them together midway through the month, which I think the retrograde is on the 5th, like right at the beginning. So again, that's where this focus comes in. Retrograde starts, which can be a little confusing because we're processing, we're looking over things. But then this fusion happens, and then the back half of the month, like, you are just rising like a mother trucking phoenix, all right? Super excited. So, if I can offer any advice, front half of the month, maybe a little confused, maybe a little shaky, figuring things out. Just be vocal, say what you need, take action on what you need, set up those new plans. By the end of the month, y'all be rolling in it, all right? All right, Cancer, I'm going to wrap it up here. Sending you guys lots and lots of love. You guys are amazing. Take care. If you're new to the channel, I hope you subscribe, join our little family. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It just helps the channel to grow. And as always, I love connecting with you. If you have anything to share or question for me, leave it in the comment section down below. You can also hit me up on Instagram, DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you want to book a private session with me, all that information will be in the description box. All right, sending you guys lots of love. Have an amazing March, and I will see you next month. Bye, Cancer.